you rolling? We're on air now. Good morning, Pittsburgh. Can we redo that? This is live? Okay. Good morning, van dwellers everywhere. This is Brandon coming to you from the top of my van. In my van. This is breaking news. This is 3 things you might not like living in a van, and 3 things you might like living in a van. Number 1, living in a van, it's a sense of freedom. It feels like you're more free. You're not paying rent to someone every month. You're not giving your money away, your hard-earned money away to someone every month. It's money you can keep in your pocket, spend on other things. Number 2, coming up with creative ways to solve problems, including ways to get renewable energy, ways to heat your van, ways to cool your van. I'm going to stop saying your van because it's your home. Ways to cool your home, ways to find renewable energy for your home, ways to heat your home in the wintertime. Number 3, coming up with creative ways to solve space issues. With tiny homes, they have to create secret departments under the stairs, in the floor, behind a bookshelf, just to have more storage for certain items. Just like in this tiny home, I have to have part of my bed flip out. I have to have my kitchen flip out to make a bigger kitchen and a work area here. So those are 3 things you might like living in a van. Things you might not like living in a van. Number 1, finding somewhere to park every day after you have got off work and have taken a shower. Finding somewhere to park, because you can't park the same place every day. That's number 1. Number 2, which is a catch-22, because you might like or might not like finding renewable energy and ways to do it, but that might come at a cost of some sort, because you might have to start off by spending a lot of money to get that renewable energy going, such as solar panels, batteries, or a generator up to get power to your home. 3, even if you can cook in your van, you don't want to cook everywhere. You don't want to cook somewhere and people see smoke coming out of your van and think it's on fire and could potentially call the cops or even fire department. You don't want to draw that much attention if you're trying to stay stealth. So it's a good idea to find a quiet place where you can possibly just cook up a quick meal. So that's kind of a downfall. Like if you're in an actual home, a house, you can cook anytime, doesn't matter. But since you're living in your home on wheels, people might think something's going on. So those are 3 things you might like and 3 things you might not like. Finding renewable energy could be pretty fun. Setting it up could be pretty fun. Setting up a tiny home could be pretty fun if you're wanting to live off the grid and feel like you're more free, able to travel whenever you want if you have the means and money and time to do so. Those could be some pretty fun things, because if you're in a apartment or a house, you probably can't just travel whenever you want because you have this big rent payment or this big mortgage payment that you have to do every month. But if you're traveling, maybe you want to do work camping jobs and stuff, maybe you want to do seasonal jobs, you can do that. You don't have to stay in one spot. But for those people who are van dwelling or car living just to do it, or just to do it in their area and don't want to travel, you could still do that. So, this is Brandon, and this is Fox 2. This is Van Dwelling Brandon saying good morning, Pittsburgh. Good morning, Van Dwellers. Brandon out. Brandon out. Are we still rolling? Why didn't you cut the camera off? You freaking goof! What's wrong with you?